All right. This is the base world tour that I have been talking about. So I'll give you this is a quick tour. So along the way, if there's something that you would like to see more or want an explanation of, then let me know in the comments or just talk to me because everyone who's watching this probably already knows me. So this is Minecraft. This is the inside of my base and the storage area. This is an automatic sorting system for the different types of stone and gravel. So for example, if I have stone, which I do, I can put some in this chest and it will automatically get sorted, and then you can see it there coming in for stone. So if it had been cobble, it would have gone into one of these chests, gravel, granite, and so forth. So you can see there's various different chests and barrels for different items that do different things. So there's dirt, more dirt, and even more dirt. Lots of miscellaneous dirt, grass blocks. Just a lot of different items. Dyes for if you want to change the color of certain items, you can do that. This is a smelter here. This is an ender chest, which is a magical chest that wherever there's an ender chest, all the same things are located in it. So that's what that is. Different, you see, plants, food, tools, totems, armor. So the totems help you. If you die, you get another chance. You don't automatically die. Little bedroom up here. You can see an aquarium, some tropical fish. We'll play some tunes while we're looking around. This is the enchantment room area. Pet birds, Icarus and Lucinda. We'll stop that. Huh. My disc was supposed to pop out of there. So that's what that is. That's a little balcony. Hopefully I didn't lose that disc. Anyway, okay, so here's the potion area. There's ingredients for making potions. Potions can do different things, like give you breathing underwater, invisibility, fire resistance, strength, night vision, swiftness, healing, that kind of thing. This is the room where all the cats live. There are way too many cats. Now this is why I talked about how there's some hallways that just end. This is one of them. It just goes. That used to go somewhere else, but things have since changed. So this is the walkway to Felix's house. He wanted a rainbow jumble house, so that's what this is. It's a rainbow jumble house. So we'll just take a quick look inside here. These are raid banners for defeating raids. Second floor, not really much going on here. Third floor, same thing. Bed, dragon heads, with some fancy lighting up above. So that's his house. Fall down the murder hole. There's a little tiny beet farm here. Chicken coop. It's for eggs. There's the llamas. And a villager stuck in there also. So, and a cow. This is the automatic chicken cooker. So these chickens lay eggs. This dispenser shoots them out. And then when the babies grow up, they get cooked by that lava. Right now they're too short. And then they fall into here. Then I have no use for the feathers, so I made this little incinerator system that drops the feathers into lava. Gets rid of them. Sorry about the clicking. This is the turtle sanctuary. So you can see there's some turtles. There's some eggs. Looks like we might have had some hatch recently, so maybe we'll see babies. Oh, one just hatched. So there's a baby turtle. Then here's Maui and Keanu and Honu, Pele. Some tropical fish transplanted over to the river. So that is the turtle sanctuary. Go along this little kind of rope bridge thing and get a good look at it. Little turtles. Alright, so next up is the Viking Longhouse. So that's the Longhouse. Oh, there's the disc. I'll hang on to that. It's weird. So that's the Longhouse there. It's based off a design I saw online on YouTube. And then we'll go inside. I'll use it as a trophy room. So there's another dragon head. And there's some other heads there. Wither skeletons, skeletons, creeper heads, zombie heads. This is the inside of the Longhouse. Basically, it's just a display room. Outside of it. Then over here, this is a sculpture that Felix made. It's called Mini Mutant Zombie. It's pretty cool, I think. It's on a gold platform. So most of all this was done in survival, of course. And then we'll drop down here. This is obsolete now. It's been replaced with other stuff, so, but it's still here. So this is the inside of the Japanese house. This is mainly where I sleep, which it looks like we need to do now. So we will. Little desk work area here, couch to relax. Like I said, a little cooktop, little sink. Ender chest, like I said, same stuff as anywhere it is. So if you want to get a look at that, that's the Japanese house there. Japanese style house. Pig pen. Horse stables. They're way back. I don't know why they always like to stay bunched back here. They have a huge stables and stuff, but that's where they like to stay. There's some bees there. This is kind of an experimental pumpkin farm. Automatic pumpkin and melon farm. So you can see there's one pumpkin right now. But so the pumpkins grow and are harvested automatically with this machinery here. And there's a minecart gets triggered whenever the pumpkins grow, and then the minecart will come around and pick them all up. And so we have, let's see, yeah, it's going okay. It hasn't been running that long, so so that's the pumpkin farm. And then down, so that's the outside of the main base that we were just in. It's kind of hodgepodged. It got put together, you know, over time and expanded and made bigger several times. So it's kind of a jumble also. So these are automatic bamboo farms. This is my old sugarcane farm. Over here, this is a greenhouse for growing wheat. Let's see. Kind of fun. Then this is a greenhouse for growing potatoes and carrots, which I use all these items to trade with villagers or breed animals, things like that. You can put the waste in this dropper and it gets turned into bone meal here, which you can use to make things grow faster. Cows and a skeleton horse. This is an automatic shearer. Get wool. This is an automatic cow cooker and leather obtainer. It's kind of a macabre little device. Then this little house here is the dog house. And in here I've got my dogs. Main ones, Pachucho and Pachuchai right there. They're good boys and girls. Cactus farm. Got a lot of cactus, which you may use to make green dye right there. We'll come across this little bridge here and go look at the new automatic sugarcane farm. So this is the automatic sugarcane farm here. So when the sugarcane grows, it's seen by the observers, and those shoot off the pistons. Then when they fall in the water, they'll trigger the minecart, and they'll go pick up any that don't end up in the water. It's running pretty well. You use sugarcane to make rockets, these here, to fly around. This is my super smelter room. So you can load up these chests with fuel and whatever you need to smelt, and then run those carts, and then it'll automatically smelt in all these furnaces. So that's the super smelter room. Then over here we're going to head over to the village breeder. Let's see, we'll just move up a little faster here. It's not in service right now. Right now I'm just using it for these stone masons. To get quartz to build something you'll see later on, but that's the village breeder. And then I'll come across the way here. That's an iron golem we just flew by. This is the iron farm slash villager trading center, which I mostly use to trade with librarians for enchantments. So you can see the various enchantments on the signs behind them. And then some of them have been given names as precaution, but just stuff that you use, put on the tools and armor. So you can see the armor here, to make it more powerful. You know, enchantments is what they're called. And then iron golems are supposed to spawn in this pool and get burned up in that lava, but as you can see, they don't. That doesn't always work the way it's supposed to. This is one of the newest farms. This is all that quartz I was telling you about. But, well, this bubble elevator. If you pay attention to the XYZ coordinates in the top left, you can see we're actually moving up. We're flying up, but sometimes it's hard to tell from the... Oh, and we're there. Tell from the because of the quartz has vertical lines. So anyway, this is a creeper farm. Creepers, when they die, they drop gunpowder, which you use to make rockets. So it's very, very useful. The sugarcane and the creeper farm, that's why they're probably the main ones that I have. So that's the creeper farm. This is kind of a top view of the things you just saw. So there's a village over here. This village was abandoned when it spawned in, but since we've repopulated it and built it back up again. So we'll fly down here. Over here I use this, it's like a concrete to make concrete. And if I need to go trees, that's where I do that. So we'll see here. Oh, these are some more sheep. Uh-oh. Looks like, yeah, that chest is full. So that's good. It's a little water feature here. It's kind of fun. You can see the outside of the aquarium. I wish I could spend just a second on that, and then we'll go. Okay, then through here is the villager center that I built next to my base, which I don't really use anymore, but it's here, so I'll show it to you. Build these little shacks for the villagers to live in, and then there's some like dorm style stuff here. But a lot of the villagers have died. I don't know what happened to them, but they disappeared. It used to be full of things. Okay, so that's kind of the outside of the enchantment area. The little cartographer there. And now we'll take a ride on the mine carts. So before I got the elytra, which are the wings that I'm wearing, these mine carts were basically the fastest way I had to get around besides a horse. And the world seems a lot smaller before you get the wings. Or the world seems a lot smaller after you get the wings. It seems way big when you don't have the wings. So there you can see the creeper farm. That's the villager breeder we just were looking at. There's a dark oak forest over there. Some three-headed sheep. Now we're headed into the desert. This is a zombie and skeleton farm that I used to use a lot. It's kind of become outmoded now. No longer use it. It's a little desert temple, which I don't really use for anything. And you can see we're going. This is where I got the villagers that are all back at the base and at the other village that we saw from the creeper farm. They all came from here. Originated here, at least. Because this was the closest village to my base at the time. So this village is generated randomly by the computer. It's since been I added buildings to it and things, and I can't remember which ones I built and which ones were there originally. But you can see there's a bunch of little shacks and stuff for villagers, a little fountain. I didn't build that. I did not build that. That was there. These little farms here. Sounds like there's some zombies somewhere. There's a cave under here, and that's probably where they're at. So that is the desert village. So now we're gonna move it. Now you see how much faster it is to travel with rockets and the elytra, which is the wings. So we're flying over here to my zombie pigman farm, which I use for experience and gold and all that. Did I fly past it? I flew past it. So there's my little beach house. That's another portal. We'll look at those later in more detail. So this is my north beach house. I also have a south beach house. Oh, there's some dolphins. So this is basically a mob farm for zombie pigmen. I'm not exactly 100% sure why it works, but I know that it does. I've got two portals there. When I switch this switch, the portals get turned on and off. And I guess it spawns pigmen. I think it works because there's a chance that pigmen respawn anyway. And when you turn the portals on and off quickly, that random chance happens more often. And so you get these pigmen, which is, you see, if I hit one of them, they all become aggressive and charge at me. There's a hole in the ground there. Let's turn this off here. Anyway, so they fall through down that shaft, and they end up in here. It's gonna get loud. Oh, shoot! Oh, whoops. Okay. So anyway, inside here are pistons and tridents, and so that kills the mobs and the zombie pigmen that fall in. You see there's a creeper there. So take care of them. And then when they pass, when they are killed, these minecart hoppers pick up the items and they're transferred down into these chests. You can see they drop gold, nuggets, and gunpowder and other stuff you can use. So that's very useful to get your levels up and also get tools and things like that. Okay. So now we're gonna fly over to the South Beach house here really quick, which is quite a little bit of a ways, but it shouldn't take that long. If we're going the right direction, we should fly over another village. Papa Benny. Second now. We might have missed it. Yeah, we passed it. It's over there. Okay, so here's another village. And it should come into view. There's the lighthouse. So here's the turtles, where I got those turtles. These ones laid eggs, and then I brought them over to the sanctuary. Then that is the lighthouse. Oh, whoops. Let's just sleep really quick here, because I want to show you the ocean, and that's a lot easier to see when it's bright out. Whoops. Oh, come on. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I don't want those. Alright, so this is the ocean, one of them. You can see coral in there, and it's lit up, all kinds of stuff. And then there's the lighthouse. See, it's got lights that are running. This is another village here. Oh, by the way, that desert village is called Constantinople. Okay, so we're going to go through this portal here into the Nether really quickly. Hopefully we don't get killed. So this is built in the roof of the Nether. So the Nether is like basically the underworld dimension. And it's filled with all kinds of baddies and lava and all kinds of interesting things. But this is built up in the ceiling. So that helps us be a little bit safer from all those baddies that you can hear, which are underneath us. And we probably don't have time today to go down there and see it, but another time. Alright, so this is my Nether hub. So if you see here North Beach, if you took that hallway, it would lead to that portal that we first saw over by the zombie pigman farm. Then there's some other hallways down here that lead to various places that I've called HP Town, Ocean Monument, Mesa, and the Bamboo Village. So they go down, for example, if you go down that way, a long ways, you get to an Ocean Monument. And then there's a Mesa down there, a really long ways away. But anyway, this is a kind of a faster way to travel because every 1 block in the Nether is 8 blocks in the overworld. So you can travel a lot faster. Okay, and now we came through this portal here. That goes down to the mine. This is the fishing hole. You might recognize some of these things. There's the sugarcane farm. There's the pumpkin farm. There's a ladder. These trapdoors lead... you gonna work? Yeah. Into the base where we started. And I'll show you this here too. This is just a little silly thing. Trapdoor in the front of the house. And that's basically a quick world tour. So there's, obviously more to see and a lot to do. There are two dimensions, the nether dimension and the end dimension. Um, but this is the main base. And lastly, here's the map wall, so you can kind of see where we were and what we did. This is where we are right now. You can see there's the longhouse, the boat-looking thing. That's the pumpkin farm there. There's the two greenhouses. There's the creeper farm. You see, you put a little creeper head on the top. You can see the bridges and the stuff. There's the desert temple. There's Constantinople, the desert village, and you can kind of see that there's another village way up here that we didn't see. That's the village that we saw from the top of the creeper farm. And then you can see there's some other buildings and such. There's a building there you didn't see. And then the south beach was be way down there, but we don't have enough wall to even show that. So that's kind of the overview of it. So that's pretty much it. Oh, messed that up. So thanks for watching. And like I said, if you want to know more about anything else in particular, want an explanation of how something works or what it does, let me know and I'll make another video. Okay, bye.